both of them are now in the chat window. Cool. So I'm going to wait and make sure that everybody gets a chance to register and get started. And you should see, something like that with interface to create a new project. I'm going to go ahead and delete my old one while I get started. And we're going to go and create a new one together. Cool. So if you go ahead and create a new project, we're going to call this one Locator. You don't need to change anything, so far. So just go for whatever standard. We're not really going to do anything that's dependent on iPhone or iPad or any other dimension. This is just kind of something that Codiqa does to help us see the results as it would be showcased. So as you can see, it's a graphical editor. It's very simple. You grab stuff from the left and you put them on the right, and it just very easily allows you to create elements and entire interfaces. So I'm dragging a few here to give you guys an example. You can put buttons and titles. You can pretty much do everything you've seen so far from the elements on the left, the components here. We're going to create a very, very simple app. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these that I've added. And we're going to create something that really only has a couple of elements. The first one is going to be a header for the title of our app. And, we're going to keep that element here. So I dragged the element called page header. And the other one we're going to have is a map. So we're going to put a map not in the header, but right underneath the header. And the last thing we're going to have is a list view. We're going to use a header to show the title of our app. We're going to use the map to, show the user where he is and where are the stores, in relation to him. And we're going to use the list view to showcase a list of different results that we have. It's a very simple very simple, app. We're going to have a single page. If you wanted with Codiqa, you could add more pages to your application, and add them here, but we're not going to worry about that for now. We're just going to do a simple single page app with this. So if everybody's good with this, you should be able to do a couple of things from this. The first one is if you toggle the switch here to test, you're going to see the app, as it feels when it's rendered. So you can click some things. Nothing's wired yet, so nothing should be moving, but you can see a little bit how the app is going to feel. And if you go back to the build tab, you are able to add and move elements. The thing we're going to do at this point is just download the project. We're going to click this link here, and it's going to give us an HTML5 archive file with everything in it, all the code that we just generated. And we're actually going to start by going through that together so we understand exactly what Codiqa has done for us and how the system is working. So I'm going to go ahead, download the project. You can see here is this little zip file. If I go ahead and go in my downloads and go look inside the zip file, you can see that there's a few things that were packaged for me. And really, it's just a bunch of helper files that are not strictly necessary for anything. So the first thing I like to do is really just remove all of them, right? Just stay and only look at app.html. And I'm going to go and copy paste that real quick in JSBin. So I'm opening that in my text editor. The link, if you followed my sign up link for the Try Unlimited, it should be a link that says download project. I do not believe that this is available to you if you didn't sign up with the Try Unlimited link I gave you. So this is why you had to go through the other one. I see some people are having questions about that. So make sure you sign up with the link from before, right? The link that ends in Try Unlimited will give you access to the little download project button without having to upgrade. So meanwhile, I'm just going to go and copy paste this code here and put it in there. I'm just going to put it in there so people can start looking around. And meanwhile, I'm going to go and make sure that I wait a little bit for the people who had some problems with downloading the code. If you guys have problems